Good morning student. Today we are going to learn about the third part of chapter 3 business organization. In the previous lecture we have seen about the planning, its importance, its characteristics. Then we have learned about the components of planning. Today we are going to learn about the different types of plans and process of planning. Let's start with the process of planning. Process of planning has 8 steps. It has 8 steps. We have to learn these steps one by one, and most important, these steps to be learned in orderly manner, means it should be in the order. Let's start with the first step, that is determining the objectives. Objective must be realistic and intellectual. Whatever the objective business decide, that objective must be realistic, means it should be feasible, and intellectual means it can be achievable easily. With proper objectives, planning become useful. If the objective of the business is proper, it become useful for the planning and become easy to achieve that objective. So first step in the planning process is determining the objectives. Let's go towards the second objective, that is clarifying planning premises. Here premises means assumptions or forecasting. What do you mean by forecasting and assumption? Forecasting means to decide or to see what is going to be happen in the future. Assumptions means assuming that these things are going to be happen. Forecasting is done by considering internal as well as external factors. We have learned about the internal and external factors. Internal factors are those which affects our business internally. External factors are those which affect our business externally from the outside. So here we have completed the 2 steps. First is determining the objective, and second is clarifying planning premises. Now let's see the third step, collection and analysis of information. Necessary informations are collected directly or indirectly. What do you mean by directly or indirectly? Directly means when we are getting the data directly from the source. Indirectly means when we are getting the data from Google or any other reference site. Proper collection leads to proper analysis. What do you mean by this? When we collect the data and data is proper, and then proper analysis can be done. Without the proper data, proper analysis cannot be done. So proper analysis can be done with the help of accurate data which is to be collected. For that we have to see the source from where we are collecting the data. For that there are 2 methods, directly or indirectly. So here we have completed 3 steps. First is determining the objectives. Second is clarifying planning premises. Third is collection and analysis of informations. Now fourth one is preparation of alternative plans. What we have to do over here, a list of alternative is to be prepared. Different alternatives list is prepared, and out of that we have to select the best alternative for doing the job. Let's take an example. To sell goods either by producing or by purchasing. Suppose one trader wants to open a business or wants to open a shop. Then he has to decide whether he wants to produce the goods or by purchasing the goods and then sell. So here the question is, what is the best alternative? Selecting the best alternative or preparing the alternatives is the fourth step. Now 4 steps are completed. First is determining the objectives, clarifying premises, collection and analysis of information, and fourth is preparation of alternative plan. Fifth is evaluation of alternatives. What do you mean by that? Evaluation means we have to consider the alternatives and evaluate them. Evaluate means to check them. How to check them? All feasible factors are considered. Contribution of each is considered in the business. But we have to see all feasible factors, those factors which affect our business, all those factors are considered. After considering all those factors, we are evaluating the alternatives. How can we evaluate? We can evaluate with different methods. Some mathematical methods and statistical methods are used for the evaluations. Mathematical methods, maybe we apply some formulas to know whether the alternative is best or not. Statistical method means we apply some data to know whether this alternative is suitable or not. Now we have completed the 5 steps. First step is determining objectives. Second is clarifying planning premises. Third is collecting and analysis of information. Fourth is preparation of alternative plans. Fifth is evaluation of alternative plan. And sixth is selection of best alternative. Now see, what is selection of best alternative? Various alternatives are considered and then best alternative is selected. For doing certain things, different alternatives are considered. We can do different alternatives for achieving the objectives. But out of them, we have to select the best alternative for the plan. Seventh is formulation and evaluation of subsidiary plan. Different plans are considered to support the main plan. Is called subsidiary plan. I am repeating the definition. It can also be asked in exam for 1 mark. What do you mean by subsidiary plan? See the definition. Listen to it carefully. Different plans are considered to support the main plan. Main plan को support करने के लिए we have to consider the different plans and those different plans are called supporting plans. Let's take an example. Our car manufacturing company take decision to make or buy tires. Car manufacturing company does not make tires, but they make decision whether to buy tires or whether to make tires. That is considered in the subsidiary plans. Then second comes evaluation of the plan. Here in the end, entire plan is evaluated. It is to be seen when we proceed step by step. Principle of look and leap is considered. Here we have to see principle of look and leap. That means when you think before doing something, then there are chances there will be less problems in the future, and that's the principle says look and leap. So in the end, evaluation of all the plans are considered. So students, today we have seen the process of planning step by step. Each and every step should be in the orderly manner. Let me repeat you the steps. First step is determining objectives, clarifying planning premises, collection and analysis of information, evaluation of alternative plans, evaluation of plan, evaluation of supporting plan, and in the end evaluation of the plan. So here we are learn about the process of planning, which can be asked for 5 marks in the examinations. Now let us learn the last topic of this chapter, that is types of plan, or you can say different types of plan. There are 6 types of plans which are used in the planning process. Let's start with the first, that is standing plan. When there is repetition of organizational activities and standard policies are decided, it is known as standing plan. What do you mean by this? If any business have repetition of certain kind of activities, Suppose in the school, in the beginning, we prepare the timetable for the teachers, and for the whole years they have to go in a different classes according to that timetable. So preparing the timetable is considered as the standing plan because it is repetitive every day. Or here it is given an example, credit policies or procedure of delivery of goods is the standing plan. We have to do the work according to that on the everyday basis. So that are included in the standing plan, or you can say repetitive plan, which is repeated on everyday basis. Second is strategic plan. For achieving objectives, long-term and short-term strategies are decided. Every business decides some strategies. These strategies may be long-term or maybe the short-term, maybe for one day or maybe for a year. But these strategies are considered in the strategic plans. Experience, far-sightedness. Your experience, whoever the making the plan, his experience and his far-sightedness. As we have seen, the plannings are prepared by the experts. These experts must have experience and far-sightedness. That's why they are called experts. Experience and far-sightedness are essential for this plan. Effect is seen in the long run. Strategic plan's effect is generally seen in the long run. You cannot see the result within a day, but you see the result after certain years or after certain month. Third one is tactical plans. For achieving objective, short-term plans are prepared by middle level is called tactical plans. Short-term plans are prepared by the middle level. Means middle level prepare different plans for the shorter period of time. Means if they want to achieve an yearly something, then they prepare the plan for 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, and then all together they make a plan for the year. That is called tactical plans. Who prepare the tactical plans? Professional prepares the tactical plans. Means those who have special knowledge and skills are needed for these plans. Means those who have special knowledge and special skills are appointed to prepare this plan. That's why it is called tactical plans. Means we need techniques to prepare this plan. Now the fourth one is operational plans. These are specific result expected plans. When we want to achieve some specific result, we prepare the operational plan. It is prepared from or by the departments, by the work group or by the individuals together. This plan is prepared for certain operations. For example, monthly plan to achieve the yearly plan. Suppose in the end we want to achieve, suppose we want to sell 12 units in the year. Then 1 unit should be sold every month. So after a month we see whether 1 unit is sold or not, and by selling one unit for the 12 month, what we have achieved? We have achieved selling of 12 units in the whole year. Now let's see the single use plan. It is made for specific objectives. Single use plan is made for specific objective. It is prepared for the only once. It is applied to those activities which do not occur again. Standing plan is generally applied to those activities which do not occur again, means which is not repetitive in nature. For example, activities like construction of house, printing, etc. Okay. Suppose once we are done with the construction of house, we do not construct house on everyday basis. We construct it once and then it goes for a longer period of time. So constructing a house, constructing a building, constructing a factory is a single use plan. It is prepared for the single purpose, and after that purpose is over, the plan is over. Last one is, it is most important one. It was asked in exams many a times. What do you mean by contingencies plan? Contingencies means problems. Business environment is to keep on changing due to political, social and natural factors. Business goes on changing because of political, social and natural factor. Due to this, changes are made in the original plan. Due to changes in the business environment. Remember this, what I am saying, listen to it carefully. Due to changes in the business environment, we have to make certain changes in the plan. Due to changes in the business environment in which business is working. Due to change in the business environment, we have to make certain changes in the original plan. That changes which we make is called contingencies plans. So students, today we have learned about the 6 types of plan. That I am repeating just the points: standing plan, strategic plan, tactical plans, operational plan, single use plan and contingencies plans. So here we are completing the 3rd chapter, in which we have covered about the planning, its characteristics, its importance, its process, its components, and here we have learned about the different types of plans. Thank you.